right, folks, let's give it up for Mariachi Juvenil Azteca with Ed Cauchelsa ISD. We're going to ask them to stick around with us here for a moment as we ask everyone to find their way to their seats. We are excited to begin with today's program. So we're going to have, again, our mariachi stick around here for a second. We're going to have them play another performance for us in just a moment. But again, we'd like you all to find a seat. We want to thank everyone who is here with us, joining us today.
He told me you were on your way.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Everyone feeling, let's all channel the air-conditioned vibe here so we all feel nice and fresh today. We want to welcome each and every one of you here to the city of Wasaco. My name is Barbara Jean Garza. I'm the president and CEO for the Wasaco Area Chamber of Commerce. Proud to be here in support of this event here in the city of Wasaco. It's so wonderful to see us here again, here at the Wasaco Airport. In fact, I had a few conversations with some folks as they came in saying, hey, we were looking for it, we couldn't find our way over here. But that's a very important conversation to have, is helping people understand the amazing resources and services that are right here in the city of Wasaco. So once again, with gratitude, we thank you all for joining us here in our city and seeing again the amazing growth of the airport right here in Wasaco. To get us started, I'd like to begin by inviting our Pastor Timothy with Wasaco PD to begin with our invocation.
All right, let's all rise, please, as we go to the Lord in a word of prayer this morning. Let's pray. My dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this joyous occasion for which we are united today. We're thankful to be a part of a city that your blessing is upon, that your hand is upon. We're thankful that this city is advancing and that you have opened great doors of opportunity to us. We're thankful for our city leadership and as we continue to progress for your honor and your glory. Your word says in Isaiah 40:31, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. What a joy it is to take to the skies and to mount up as wings as eagles. And God, we thank you for this occasion, for the opportunity for students to learn more and to progress. And God, I just pray that you would take this place, that your hand of blessing would be upon it, that you would get all the honor, glory, and praise for what goes on here, that students would continue education, that more people would advance their careers, and that you would continue to bless our wonderful city of Wasaco. Continue to give our leadership wisdom as they guide us and as they continue to lead us in the ways that would benefit both our citizens and also for your glory. We thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
If you'll please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, I'd like to invite Ms. Wasaco to join us and the Royal Court to lead us in today's Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you very much. And if you can please remain standing for the national anthem presented by Ed Cauchelsa ISD's Mariachi Juvenil Azteca.
So proudly rebel whose light shines 10 bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, where so narrowly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Wonderful. Let's give it up again for the mariachi from Edcauchelsa ISD. All right, folks, you may have a seat as we continue with today's program. Once again, we want to acknowledge all the folks who are here with us today. We thank you so much for joining us today. We have several folks that are here with us on behalf of different cities, and we do want to acknowledge them. But first and foremost, I want to acknowledge all of the amazing students who are here with us today. It is so special to have students as we acknowledge this amazing achievement for our community, for our college, for the city of Wasaco, and of course for the entire Mid-Valley. So thank you to all the students who are here on behalf of Edcauchelsa ISD, Wasaco ISD. Again, we thank you to the educators who made the time to bring them over here to see this moment today as we discuss this program with South Texas College. I'd also like to recognize some of our individuals who are here with us today. Of course, our Mayor of Wasaco, Mayor Adrian Gonzalez, who's here with us today. I'd like to recognize Commissioner for District 4 for the City of Wasaco, Adrian Farias, who's here with us today. Commissioner at Large, Israel Gonzalez. Our Wasaco City Manager, Javier Salinas. Assistant City Manager, Omar Rodriguez. Assistant City Manager and Fire Chief, Antonio Lopez. Our Chief of Police, Robert Lopez. Our Hidalgo County Commissioner for Precinct 1, David Fuentes. Interim Mid-Valley Airport Director and State Rep, Mando Martinez. Of course, South Texas College President, Dr. Ricardo Solis. I'd also like to recognize our Wasaco Chamber ambassadors and board members who are here with us today. Wasaco EDC Executive Director, Mr. Steve Valdez, is here with us today as well. Thank you. And of course, the board members of the Wasaco EDC who are here as well. Again, we have many folks out here. We want to thank each and every one of you for making time. We have our Mayor of Alamo, J.R. Garza, who's here with us today. I saw him come in, there he is. City of Donna EDC Director, April Castañeda. Mayor of Elsa, Mayor Gonzalez, who is here from the City of Elsa. With South Texas College, STC Trustee Paul Rodriguez. South Texas College Trustee David De Los Rios. STC Trustee Alejo Salinas Jr. And STC Trustee Galinda Gonzalez Alcantar. Once again, thank you all so much for joining us today with today's program in partnership with South Texas College and the Mid-Valley Airport. Today we are in the Payne hangar here at the Mid-Valley Airport. We also want to thank the Paynes for their continued support, allowing us to utilize this hangar. We've had several events and programs where we're able to come in here and showcase this beautiful space and help students and the community understand the great work happening here in our community of Wasaco. So to continue with today's program, I'd like to welcome our Mayor of Wasaco, Mayor Adrian Gonzalez.
Thank you, and welcome everybody to the beautiful city of Wasaco. What a great day to be here. And you know, it's awesome to have our surrounding cities as well. Mayor Gonzalez from Edcouch. I got you, Mayor. From Edcouch, thank you for being here, and for everyone that's here today. You know, this is just a start, and a start that we're going to continue on collaboration, working together as a region. You know, this is the first time that as far as I know, that you have the city of Wesco, South Texas ISD, Precinct 1, working together to try to build something so we can continue educating our youth. Our youth is very important. Our youth is the next generation, our next leaders. They're the ones that are next in line to take our spots. And this is a way to start looking into the future and providing this avionics program. You know, when they told me about this program, I was like, what is that? So they started explaining to me how it all works, what it entails. And you know what? That's awesome. We're providing different opportunities for our kids. Our kids to educate themselves and to start their careers. Some of them may not attend a four-year college, but you know what? They have the opportunity to get a certification or to go into a trade school. And you know what? We're here to support our youth. And I want to thank South Texas ISD, Precinct 1, our state rep, Mando Martinez, for everything that you guys do and what we're doing here together today. Let's continue. Let's not just stop here. Let's continue working together. Let's continue providing a great Mid-Valley, not only in Mid-Valley, but the whole region. Thank you guys. Thank you for everyone that's participated, that is here today and that participated in putting all this together. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, Mayor. And Mayor Gonzalez, I know you'll get me because you know my dad too. Sorry about that. Called me out here. Once again, as we continue with the ceremony today, one of the things I want to share is as we celebrate today here, the ribbon cutting that we'll be seeing in just a moment. Today we celebrate the opportunity for students to come out here and receive state-of-the-art training with state-of-the-art equipment with aircraft housed here at the Mid-Valley Airport in Wesco. So for many of us, this is such a great achievement to have students here in our community receive this hands-on training right here in our community. So we're very grateful again for this opportunity and all those involved in making this happen. South Texas College in the Mid-Valley and across the Valley has been a tremendous partner in helping our community grow and thrive. We in fact had some of our students recently just graduate from STC, and so it's just so exciting to see the amazing achievements that this college continues to bring to the Rio Grande Valley. So to continue, yes, I think that deserves a round of applause, absolutely. So at this time, to talk a little bit more about the reason why we're here and the programming, I'd like to invite the interim director for the Mid-Valley Airport and our state rep, Mr. Mando Martinez.
Thank you, Barbara, and let's give Barbara a round of applause and all of our chamber members that are here. Thank you all so much for participating in this and making this possible. I also want to recognize some very important people. Of course, our airport staff, Melissa, Rudy, Domingo, Matthew, and Stephen. Thank you all for your hard work daily here at the airport. It's important that we recognize you, and then I'm also proud that not only our mayor of Wesco is here, but also another mayor in my district, Mr. J.R. Garza. Thank you very much, Mayor, from Alamo. Thanks for joining us. You know, none of this would be possible if it weren't for the important leadership that everybody embodies and everybody wants to see a great outcome. You know, when you talk about having an event here and you thank Jeremiah and you thank Payne because of their participation, but you also thank our city leaders and their vision and their hard work and their dedication in making this happen as well. You know, I think through our Rio Grande Valley partnership, I would be remiss if I didn't recognize Mr. Paco Sanchez, who's joining us here today as well. So Paco, thank you very much. Paco was my legislative director up in Austin, and great to have you here, and also leading the Rio Grande Valley partnership. But when you talk about leadership, you think about the people that are behind it. We have great city management in Mr. Salinas, Mr. Rodriguez, Chief Lopez, and then we also have an amazing airport board. If I could have our airport board members please stand up so we could recognize you. Thank you all for your hard work. Really important. And then also with the school in avionics. Avionics is important, and I'll tell you why. Not only because I'm a pilot and flying to different airports and seeing what the facilities have to offer, but it's also an anchor for an airport. People want to see what we have as far as services, but the only way you can provide service is through services. And that is why about a year ago, sitting in the office in Austin, talking to Boeing, and discussing with them what the importance of aviation is and what the needs are, not only across the country, but in the state of Texas. And one of the things that they spoke about was avionics, and having an avionics program to where we can actually train people. So I started looking and trying to find out where the closest avionics program was, and that's in Waco, Texas. Waco, Texas, miles away, hard for students to get to. It's something that students who may want an opportunity would have to drive or travel or move in order for them to become certified. So over a phone call with our board member, David De Los Rios, one evening, I said, this is something that we need. Not only is the Weslaco Airport growing, not only do we have vision, but we have a sense of pride to make sure that we bring an avionics program down to the Mid-Valley so we can provide those opportunities for our students. First thing he said was, absolutely, I'm on it and let's get it done. And thank you, board member David De Los Rios, for making it happen. We appreciate you. But it's not without that vision, that hard work and dedication that none of this would be possible. You know, when we have leaders within the community that are saying yes, when we have a community college or a college here, South Texas College, that is dedicated to providing an education opportunity for our students, it is people like them and Dr. Ricardo Solis that says, let's get it done as well. So thank you, Doctor. Another person that I want to mention that without hesitation, other than our mayor, but without hesitation, anytime I call, it could be at 10 o'clock at night, and the mayor and our county commissioner know that I always have these ideas that I come up with. I called our commissioner, David Fuentes, and I said, Commissioner, I have an idea. And he goes, what now, Mando? And I said, well, this is what we're thinking of doing with an avionics program down in the Mid-Valley, down in Weslaco. We have a diamond in the rough in the Mid-Valley. We're going to be making so many improvements to our airport, and I think this would be one last missing piece of the puzzle that we can provide our students and our communities, and then also be able to show throughout the region and the state that Weslaco is a place to be when it comes to aviation and being an anchor for this. So Commissioner, thank you for your support as well. I want to thank everybody for being here, especially Mr. Efrain Lopez, who is here, who donated an aircraft to STC. Yeah, it doesn't have wings or a motor, but that's not what the point is here. The point is to allow our students to have a training aircraft to where they can wire it and be prepared for an avionics program. Thank you, Efrain. Thank you, everybody. May God bless you, and may God bless Texas.
Thank you so much, Mr. Martinez, again for your words, and again for sharing with us the vision of why we're here today and how we made it here with this great accomplishment, with everybody's minds coming together and your vision coming together. Next, I'd like to invite our next speaker, who is a recent recipient for our Lifetime Achievement with the City of Weslaco, but a true visionary here in our community, Mr. Randy Summers, the Airport Advisory Board Chairman. Randy has been involved with the airport for many years and has done so much for our community at large, a chamber member for many years. But again, I say visionary because he's done so much for our community, and it gives me great honor to bring him up here to share a few words on behalf of the Airport Advisory Board. Mr. Summers.
Thank you all. Good afternoon. First of all, Mayor, I would like to congratulate you. We've had wet, cold groundbreakings out here, and we've had smeltering hot sweat groundbreakings out here. But I think we finally hit it right on the weather today. So congratulations for that. It's truly an exciting day for the city of Weslaco, Hidalgo County, and the Weslaco Mid-Valley Airport, because today represents more than just a partnership. It represents opportunity, progress, and a bold step forward. And for many years, South Texas College has been a leader in aligning education with the needs of industry. Time and again, they have demonstrated the ability to identify workforce gaps and respond with meaningful, career-driven programs. And today we celebrate yet another example of that leadership with the introduction of the avionics curriculum and training right here in our community. And the timing could not be better. According to Boeing pilot and technician outlook, the global aviation industry will need over 690,000 new aircraft maintenance technicians over the next 20 years. And that includes a significant demand for avionics specialists, highly skilled professionals who ensure the safety and reliability of today's increasingly sophisticated aircraft system. This partnership positions Wesco, Hidalgo County, and the Rio Grande Valley at the forefront of that demand. And through the collaboration between South Texas College, Hidalgo County, the City of Wesco, the Wesco Mid-Valley Airport, and the Wesco EDC, we are creating a direct pathway for students to enter a high-demand, high-skill, and high-paying career. The goal is simple: to equip students with the hands-on training and technical expertise they need so that when they graduate, they are ready to step directly into the workforce and hit the ground running. So, wait a minute, hit the ground is not good to say around pilots. But they'll have the jet packs on their backs ready to launch into their careers in avionics. This is workforce development at its best. Local students trained locally, staying local, and contributing to the economic growth of our region. So on behalf of the Airport Advisory Board, I want to extend our sincere appreciation to Dr. Salinas and the team at South Texas College, Hidalgo County Precinct 1 Commissioner David Fuentes, Mayor Adrian Gonzalez in the City of Wesco, State Representative Armando Martinez and the Wesco EDC. Your leadership, your vision, and commitment have made this initiative possible. We're proud to be part of a partnership that not only strengthens our airport, but also invests in people, the students who will become the next generation of aviation professionals. And so we all look forward with great anticipation to welcoming the first class of students, and even more importantly, celebrating the first graduating class as they begin their careers. And thank you, and may this just be the beginning of many great things to come. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Randy. And yes, we don't want to hit the ground running like Randy said here, but we are soaring to new heights here in Wesco. I think that's the one we're going to use. But as we continue with our ceremony today, again, celebrating this grand achievement for our community, I'd like to invite our Hidalgo County Precinct 1 Commissioner, David Fuentes, who has led so many projects for our communities and done such great work for the City of Wesco. So please join me in welcoming Commissioner Fuentes.
Thank God, I thought I was going to be last. You're on, Doctor. First of all, thank you everybody for showing up today. You know, I'm sitting over here and Mambo's right. You know, he's been a pilot for quite some time. And a lot of us in the general population don't have access to airplanes. We don't get to normally come into the gates and see everything that's behind you. So how could we possibly know the opportunities that exist behind these gates when you don't have access to it? And that's what's really cool about days like today is we can open the gates, we can welcome the community, we can welcome the general population to come in and see what's actually here. Because there's so much opportunity that exists here. And you look around here, you look at all these wonderful planes, and then you start realizing, who owns these planes? Well, business owners, people that have to travel regularly to conduct business. So it starts opening up your eyes to the world that's out there beyond the city limits, beyond our county limits. And that's a lot of times, unfortunately, what we face down here is that we're our own self-contained little world. And even within that little world, we're contained even more by places like this that have so much opportunity. Randy hit it perfectly, other than the landing stuff. We want to touch down nice and soft. But there's so much opportunity that goes untapped here just because we're not aware, and we're not aware of the opportunities that are in front of us. We have a tremendous amount of talent around here. You see a bunch of children, kids, students that are sitting in the audience. You see the group of mariachi kids that when they're able to really express their talents, they really are no different than anybody else that's out there in the state of Texas and in the nation. We just sometimes don't have that opportunity, and that's why today is such an amazing, special day for us, is that we're opening up those doors for our children so that they can continue to grow. You know, one of the objectives of the county judge is for him to, he initiated something called the Prosperity Task Force. And the Prosperity Task Force, its whole goal and intention is for us to give the next generation an opportunity to really go out there and have a much better life than what they may be experiencing right now. If you look at the census tracts, it's no secret that South Texas is deeply entrenched in an economically disadvantaged area. But it's opportunities like this and programs like this that open the doors. It's not just that South Texas College is opening up this opportunity, it's that it's one of the only ones in the state of Texas. And we at Hidalgo County couldn't be more proud to partner up not only with South Texas College, but with the city of Weslaco and the Weslaco Airport to be able to provide an opportunity like this for our students as they move forward in life and generating these job skills that are in high demand. Because if you know the law of supply and demand, when there is great demand, you're going to be able to get paid. And that's our intention, is to give our kids the opportunity that didn't exist here before. So on behalf of Hidalgo Precinct 1, City of Weslaco, congratulations. Weslaco Airport, congratulations to the Weslaco Board, the Airport Board, congratulations, and South Texas College. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of this partnership. We are very excited to be able to be a partner in all of this, and we thank you, and we couldn't be more proud of Weslaco and Precinct 1. God bless you, and thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Fuentes, and thank you for your continued leadership across all our communities and all that you've done here in the city of Weslaco. And now to hear from the president of South Texas College, please join me in welcoming Dr. Ricardo Solis.
Good afternoon. It's a challenge to be the last speaker, and then especially when they're telling me, "Aló rápido, it's getting hot." Okay, all right, I know it's getting hot, so I will keep it very brief. Wonderful that everybody already touched on the topics that I wanted to discuss about workforce education. But more importantly, first of all, when I see all the group here, the incredible partnership, the synergy that has come together, this is remarkable. And most importantly, this is the future. And here in the Valley, right in the Mid-Valley, certainly we are moving in that direction. Now we have created it. But first of all, I wanted to recognize the students here. I'm impressed with the students from beginning with Ed Couch and Elsa, Weslaco, and I understand Donna. Welcome, thank you for being here. And by the way, at the end of this, we're going to be taking a number, we have the recruiters over here from South Texas College ready to sign up those that want to take advantage of this incredible opportunity as well. Dr. Baker, raise your hand so they can see you over there. And there we go, over there. But today marks an exciting time, a tremendous time for the future of workforce education in the Valley, especially here. Mid-Valley, we clearly are creating the future, and the future is now. When I look at that little crack over there, that tells you, of course, this is where we were a long time ago, and then we see the jet over there, this is where we are now. And especially the new program, the Avionics Technician. This is such a new concept. I know the vast majority, this is a new concept for all of us. And it's about electronics, about radio. It's about everything that has to do with the modernity, AI now that is taking place with aircraft. I guess that's my cue to hurry up and finish up. But this program is going to prepare students for the future. Most importantly, we're very excited because the Mid-Valley has certainly stepped up in creating this industry. While it is so new, it's mystery to many, it's a new concept. But what we're doing here in Weslaco, the Mid-Valley, we are creating an industry. Remember that. It's going to take a while to be able to take off, pun intended there, because it's so new. We're creating this industry, but we are so confident that here in the Mid-Valley, we're going to be able to fulfill, to make a demand, have our students fulfill. And most importantly, think about it. This program We have a two-track program which will be explained in a few minutes. It's a program that's going to be allowed for students to do the first year virtually online, and then the second year hands-on together at our campus in Mid-Valley and here as well at the airport. But most importantly, as you know, South Texas College provide opportunity. We're going to now provide opportunities for the adults. Adults, think about it, I better hurry up, are going to be able to finish this program in 6 months. Think about it, in 6 months, they'll be able to finish this certified technician program and be gainfully employed. That's an incredible opportunity, unknown. So with that said, I'm going to wrap it up. And also, of course, I want to mention about the college. We are so grateful to be part of the Mid-Valley. That's why I have our board of trustees here, beginning with our chair, Dr. Alejo Salinas, our vice chair, Paul Rodriguez, and also we have David Rodriguez as well. And I know that Linda will be here somewhere. We are grateful that this is an incredible synergy and a partnership that we've created together with all the partners. Again, Weslaco, Mid-Valley, all of you, congratulations, Chamber of Commerce in the city. We're looking forward to making this happen, and it will. Congratulations.
We're getting ready for all our test flights there, Dr. Solis, I think. So once again, thank you, Dr. Solis, and again for the amazing innovation that South Texas College brings to our communities. As we continue and close up today's session, I do want to invite Dr. Carlos Margo from the Center for Advanced Training and Apprenticeship to share with us more about this program.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I just want to talk about the program, and I do want to thank Dr. Solis and everybody who helped make this program. Representative Martinez, when you first asked about this program, I didn't realize not a single program existed in South Texas, the Avionics program. What I'm going to do briefly is talk about the program, what it results in. I won't go into too much detail, but Dr. Solis mentioned there are 2 tracks. One of them is intended for the high school target audience, and the other track is for adults, anybody who's a graduate from high school can take the class. Now, high schools, what I would like to envision is if you're a junior, you can enter this program. It's 335 hours. Finished by the time you're a senior, you graduate, and you can step right into a high-paying job upon completion of this program. So that, to me, is an incredible opportunity for students to take here at the Mid-Valley campus in partnership with the airport, here being able to do the second part of the program, actually working on aircraft. I do want to mention some of the actual courses, just some general. The first part will be fundamentals of avionics, then getting into installation and system testing and communication equipment. Then the second year would include more hands-on instruction here at the airport, which will include operational testing of aviation electronic systems and communication electronics components. Wrapping it up, the last 2 courses will be advanced component level repair, and the final course will be FAA regulation and certification knowledge. That completion for 2 years, whether you're in high school or if you're an adult, you can finish it in 5 to 6 months, will get you a high-paid job. Not only in working on aircraft, but also working on spacecraft and other industries. And I'm going to touch on that just a little bit because as of this morning, I decided to add a couple of certifications to the program. Representative had asked me to see what the actual industry credential would be. Well, in consultation with our instructor, who happens to be a well-qualified individual that we were able to recruit for this program, by the way, his name is Leo Guajardo. Some of you might know him. We're able to recruit Mr. Guajardo. He has over 10 years of industry experience in aviation maintenance and over 10 years as well as a faculty and lead faculty teaching aviation maintenance in higher education. So we were very fortunate to have Mr. Guajardo, and what we decided to do is add the following 2 certifications, and I'll close with this. And that would be a GROL, which is a General Radio Telephone Operator License issued by the FCC. The students graduating complete this program, they will be prepared to take this certification. So that's one certification that we just added. The other one is an ITC certification, and that's a global organization that sets standards for electronics, manufacturing, and assembly. And that's another test that we'll be preparing the students to also get certified in. So in addition to the completion of the 300+ hours, they will be getting 2 industry-recognized certifications specifically for aviation maintenance. With that, I would like to close and remind everybody that we do have a table taking down information for anybody, either students or adults who are interested in the program. Please provide your information, and some of the staff will be reaching out to you. And speaking of staff, I do want to thank, we have Leo Garcia, Marisol Chavez. They do a lot of the heavy lifting for this aviation program. It's been a year in development, so thank you for your help. They have the concept, Representative Commissioner, your resources from the county will help us provide state-of-the-art equipment, training equipment that will make sure that the students are getting a rigorous, relevant training program that's up to date, and ensure that they're completing this program with the highest level of standard. I want to thank everybody for your time. If you need information, I will be here. Again, there's more information at the table over there. I'm going to turn it back over to the chamber. Thank you.
All right, well, let's give a round of applause to all of our speakers today. Lots of amazing information, and before we close up, I do want to ask our students in the audience, how many of y'all have ever been to this airport before? Raise your hands. Okay, how many of you knew there was an airport here? Okay, good. How many of y'all have ever been to an airport, period, just in general? All right, good. Just a quick little survey. I mean, one of the things, that you've heard as a constant here in conversation is that really the goal is to ensure that our students, our future, have access and information to these amazing services. I cannot, say enough about South Texas College and the great work they do. We are very grateful to have Mr. Danny Montes on the board of the chamber, and he does great work for our community, always involved, and again, always sharing about the amazing programs that South Texas College offers to our community. So the fact that we have something like this coming to our community right here in Wasago and across the valley, but to be able to utilize the services here is just so exciting. And so to the students who are here, one of the things I heard Dr. Solis mention at one of the recent graduations is, you go from one accomplishment, but tomorrow you will lead something else. And we're so excited to see what you will do next and how you will succeed and what else you will bring to our communities, because you are our future. So we thank the educators from WISD and CalGELSA for bringing the students here to experience this today and learn from our amazing community leaders who are here. So with that, I think that we are ready for a ribbon cutting, yes? All right, and then I know we talked about weather, Randy, and I'm gonna take credit for that, because we always say, it's chamber weather, so I think that helped today. So at this time, we'd like to invite our speakers and leaders who are up here to join us for a group photo and ribbon cutting, and we'll have more group photos available in just a moment, so we can have our city leadership, our community leaders who are here with us join us, and our speakers. All right, I think that is everybody. So on the count of 3, we're gonna go ahead and cut that ribbon. Again, celebrating today's ribbon cutting for the Avionics Program Partnership with South Texas College. Ready, 1, 2, and 3. All right, congratulations on this amazing partnership.